So holiday season time is approaching us. The winter holidays are almost here. For some of us, they are here. And I wanted to provide a little extra opportunity for some additional support during this time because I know it can be a little extra stressful, maybe a little extra challenging emotionally. There may be a lot of triggers that are happening, and I wanted to make sure that you felt supported. Hello, fabulous. I hope today is treating you kindly. Last week, I did a session where I talked a lot about support for the holidays and different tips that you could use in order to support yourself during this time, different things that you can do. Just anyone can do these types of things. So if you have not checked that video out, I'll leave the link in the description below so that you'll have access to it. Also, before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please do like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you haven't done so already so that you can stay up to date on all the latest content. Also, sharing is caring, so if anything you see here is supportive to someone else in your universe, please do share with them. So let's talk about support. Let's actually do a session regarding support for the holiday season, especially for those of us who are experiencing grief, loss. Maybe this is a triggering time of year because of work or complicated family or friend relationships. It might just be a difficult time of year in general, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. You're not less, you're not bad, you're not wrong just because you're having a hard time, if that happens to be the case for you. So let's just create and hold a little bit of space to allow ourselves to experience that full breadth of support that we can extend towards ourselves that will just make this process, this season of our lives, a little bit gentler, a little bit easier, a little bit more tolerable. So let's allow the eyes to close. Allow your body to settle into the surface you're resting on. Allow your breath to get slow and deep. Any thoughts that float in, allow them to float back out like fluffy clouds, acknowledging them and allowing them to be. You can get back to them later. This is your time. This is your opportunity to do what you need to do to support yourself. Let's take 3 deep, slow breaths, allowing the lungs to fill completely and empty completely. Breathe as feels aligned for you. If at any time you get uncomfortable, you can just return the breath to normal. Taking deeper breaths with a longer exhale helps to support the nervous system. It helps to calm the mind. It helps the body to relax. If it feels aligned and supportive to you and is also accessible and comfortable, you may feel free to rock that head gently from side to side as well. This also helps to calm the nervous system. Let's take a quick inventory from head to toe. Notice how you're feeling in your physical body. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort. Adjust your position as needed to increase or enhance your comfort during this time. And know that as you need to move, you may do so as feels aligned. Whatever you need to do is perfectly fine. Know that there's no wrong way. Just notice any thoughts. Notice anything in particular that your body or your mind or your emotions bring to your attention. Just allow those things to be there. Allow them to exist without judgment, without shame or guilt. Know that we all have things. Sometimes we all struggle. It's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. Visualize, hear, see, experience a beautiful orb of light. Something that sparkles like the sun, or perhaps like light coming through a prism. It could even look like a disco ball, if that speaks to you. Just visualize this ball of light glittering in front of you. Notice that you can change it to fit your needs. If it's coated in black, that's okay. Just notice. Notice how this ball responds to your mood, responds to your desire for change. Notice how it can become anything that you need. And let's go ahead and begin to experience pulling whatever it is, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a thought, whether it's an experience, maybe it's even a situation or relationship. Let's pull those out from heart center, almost like you're pulling a tissue out of a tissue box. And just pull all of those out one by one as they come up. Whatever comes up in your body, in your mind, emotionally, pull all of those out like tissues. And just stick them into that glittery little ball. Just stick them all in there. The ball doesn't need to get full. If you need more space, that space will be provided for you. That ball will adjust. Just pull out all of that stuff. Let it all be there. Take a few minutes. Give yourself permission to bring to mind, to bring to your awareness all of the things that you have going on right now. Anything that feels too heavy, anything that feels like it's not aligned, anything that is just stuck or is ready to be released, allow it to pull from heart center, just like tissues from a box, and get stuffed into that sparkly ball in front of you. It's okay. Take all the time you need. This is your time. You have nowhere else to be. You have nothing else to do right now. Give yourself space to honor yourself in this way. Pull out whatever you don't need. Don't worry about whether or not it's safe or right to do so. This is your stuff. This is your sparkly ball. You can do anything you want here. Anything you want. If at any point you need to pick this up, you certainly can, but you don't need to. If it's time to let it go, if it feels aligned to let it go, let it go. It's okay. You are safe to let this go. You are safe to release what no longer serves you. You are safe to do what feels aligned for your highest and best good. Again, if you feel overwhelmed, you can rock that head from side to side as feels aligned. You can return to the breath. Deepen the breath, lengthen the exhale. Any emotions that come up that need to be expressed in this time, it's okay, express them. Cry, scream, laugh, whatever you need. It's okay. This is your space. Continue pulling whatever comes out, whatever comes up. Pull that from heart center and stick it in that ball. Take all the time you need. It's okay. And now when you feel as though everything that needs to be released, everything that is willing to come out of that heart center, being pulled from that heart center, when all of that feels as though it's been exhausted, when it feels as though everything that can be released is tucked inside that ball, notice that it floats away from you a safe distance, and it begins to get brighter. Whatever color, whatever size, whatever brightness that the ball initially started, notice how it begins to change as it takes all of the things that you pulled out of that core of your being, the things that you've chosen to release and let go, the things that you've chosen to put down for a little while. All of those things, just notice as that ball responds to carrying all of those things for you. Notice what color it turns into. Notice if the size changes. Notice the intensity of that ball as it processes all of those things that you've chosen to release from your being today. Some of those things, as the ball is processing with pure light, the love of the universe fills that ball, taking all of those little representative tissues that you've released from your being and transforming that which is ready to be transformed, releasing that which is ready to be released. Maybe you experience something like fireworks. Maybe there's a few little sparks or flames. It's okay. You're safe. Let that energy do what it needs to do to serve and support you. Whatever you still need, you can take back. It will still be waiting for you. Whatever you no longer need, whatever no longer serves you, you can let that go. You can trust that it will be transformed into something better, something more aligned, something that will serve you moving forward for where you are now and where you are heading, even if you don't know what that means yet. That's okay. Just allow that ball to do its job. Allow it to change what needs to be changed, knowing that you are safe and supported and loved throughout this entire experience. Whatever you've chosen to hold on to, whatever you've chosen to let go, it's all okay. You are worthy and loved exactly as you are, right now and always. And when that ball has finished doing its work, transmuting that which is ready to be transmuted, purging that which needed to be purged, notice that it floats back to you. Notice the size. Notice the brightness, the color. Notice how it appears to you as it does so. Notice any changes in temperature. Notice any differences in that ball from when you very first loaded it up to where it is now. Maybe it's lighter, maybe it's smaller, maybe it's bigger, maybe more space had to be made. Know that this ball can still hold all that was placed within it for as long as you need it to. Remember, you can reach back in, pull back whatever is left and tuck it back into heart center when you're ready. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Do as feels aligned. Your ball will stay with you. It will hold all of that which it's given for as long as is needed. Even if everything that you put there is not purged, not transmuted, not let go right now, that's okay. You can still let it be there. You can choose to pick it up, or you can choose to leave it be. Give yourself space. Give yourself time. Give yourself whatever you need right now and moving forward. Know that your ball will protect all that is yours to carry. And know that you are safe to carry that which you need to, and release that which you don't need to carry anymore. You are safe. You are loved. You are supported by all that is, always. Allow yourself to notice how you feel now. Notice any changes in your physical body. Notice any changes in your thoughts. Notice any difference in your emotional state. Just notice. Nothing needs to be changed right now. Just be aware. It's okay. Even if nothing feels like it changed right now, that's okay too. Just allow yourself to be. There's no judgment. Honor yourself in this time, whatever that looks like for you. Go ahead and allow that ball to kind of float behind you, knowing that if you need it or anything contained within it, it'll be right there, waiting for you. And anything you don't need, it will continue its work, it will continue to purge, it will continue to release, it will continue to transform as is needed well after this session is complete. What you need will be provided for you when it's needed. Allow yourself to stretch. Take a few deep, slow breaths. Allow yourself a moment to reorient to this space and this time. And as feels aligned, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope that that experience was helpful for you. I hope that giving yourself a little bit of separation and a little bit of ability to process a lot of the heavy stuff that can come with holiday season will support you moving forward. And as always, you are most welcome to repeat this exercise as often as you need in order to just kind of get through and survive or even thrive through this holiday experience. So thank you, with glitter on it, for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you as always. And if you haven't already, do like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and sharing is caring. I hope that you have a sparkly rest of your day.